Okay, this tutorial, this screencast is just to show how to use menus on your WordPress site, how to create them, and also how to modify them. Okay, here I have my WordPress site. Um, this is a locally installed site, which means it's installed on my computer. It's not live on the web right now, but it's installed in my computer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my site, and to do that I just go to the site URL /WP admin. Now for your site, wherever it may be, say like yours would have been some site.com, all you would do is add /WP admin to access the admin dashboard. Okay, I'm not gonna go to that. I'm just gonna put in my username and password to get into my dashboard. Okay, I'm in my dashboard. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open the actual site on another tab. So on the under the site home icon, I hover and I see visit site. I'll right click, open a new tab, and that's so I can view it. So I'll just switch from tab to tab as I make changes. Okay, now to get to your menu, you want to go to appearance, menu. What must be mentioned is that these menus are dependent on how the developer built your theme. Some themes don't have any menu location, some themes have multiple. It depends on how your menu. Now when I say menu, I mean the navigation links, basically up in your header up top here. Sometimes you'll see them in your footer. This one doesn't have in the footer. Some people have navigations in their footer too. So those are your menus. That's what WordPress considered menus. Okay, so I'll go back to my dashboard. I have no menus created. The first thing I must do is create menu. Um, you can call it whatever you want. Main, I'll call mine main dash menu. Doesn't really matter what you call it. You could create several menus as well. Create main dash menu. I'm just going to create that one menu. Now, for the main menu, if I look here on my left hand side, these are the different things I can add to my menu. I have pages I can add. I have links, which all are custom, and I have categories, and these are just categories for post, which you will see in the video about posts. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's say, 2 of each. So let's add 2 demo pages. Let's do here 1 of these. Now you see these pages which are hovering underneath other pages. For example, demo page 4 is underneath demo page 8. Demo page 8 is underneath demo page 4. That's just mean that demo page 4 is the parent, demo page 8 is the child. You can have as much pages organized underneath. It's just for organization. Organized underneath any other page. So this is the parent page, and then it has other pages underneath it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one child, one demo, one parent, and now add to menu. Let's take a link. For link, you could just put the link URL. I'll try yahoo.com. Let me just call this Yahoo. Give it a title or text and add this link. And let's try google.com. And let's call this Google. And let's add this to the menu. And let me get two categories. I'll take the uncategorized and this. These are all dummy text. It may look a little weird, but they're just dummy text. Believe it's Latin, I'm not sure. And I add it to the menu. Okay, so I have 6 different things added to the menu. 6 different links. And I'll just save that. Now let's go to the site. Refresh the page. And you will see that nothing's changed. You still have the things that were there from originally. That's because you have to manage locations in your menu. It's not enough just to create the menus. You have to assign them to a location. Now this is all dependent on how your developer developed the site or developed the theme. Certain themes have more than one location, as I mentioned before, header and footer, menus, however they did it. This one in particular, I believe only has one location. I'll click on manage location. Actually, it has two. Top primary menu, secondary menu, and left sidebar. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is the top primary and this is the secondary. Actually, I don't know where the secondary menu is. What? We can just assign one. We can assign it to the top primary. So we'll select the main menu and save it. Well, let's refresh. And you can see that the links here has changed. I have my 2 demo pages, my Yahoo link, my Google link, and 2 categories. Secondary menu left sidebar. Let's see where this is at, just so you can get an idea. I'll save that. Let's refresh. It's right here. You can see that menu here. Same as here, because in both locations it's the same menu. Now if I wanted to create a specific menu for the sidebar, I go back to edit menus, create a new menu. I'll call this sidebar menu. And I'll just add, let me just add 3 pages, make it quick. Add 3 pages, save it. Go back to manage locations and let's change this from main menu to sidebar menu and we'll save it. Go to our site and you should see this menu change. And it does. So those are my 3 pages in my sidebar menu. So basically that's how you create, manage your menus in WordPress. If you ever wanted to remove something from the menu, you could delete a menu if you wanted to. You could rename it here and just save it. You can also cascade items underneath. For example, if I wanted to make these 2 pages underneath Actually, let's do it to our main menu instead. Let's go change to our main menu. To do that, I'll just select the main menu, click select, and let me put certain items underneath demo page 1. So I'm going to put demo page 7 uncategorized in this category under demo page 4. To do that, if you see, if I hover over the link, I have this 4 direction arrow. With this, I can select and drag it however I choose. And what I'll do is select, for example, demo page 7, and drag it until I see that it's indented underneath demo page 4. We'll do the same thing for this. I could put it on the 3rd level, but I'll put it on the same level. Or could put it on its own level like this. Could move it around however I choose to do it. I'll just keep it cascaded underneath demo page 4, and also with the uncategorized category, and save it. After I save it, let me refresh. You'll see that the menu has fewer items, but you also have items cascaded underneath one of these links, demo page 4 link. If I wanted to remove an item, lastly, I could just right click the arrow, on the right. Not right click, but click the arrow on the right. It'll give you some options. You just click remove. And take 2 things out, remove. Now none of these changes will show until I save it. So I'll save it. And let's refresh. Should have only one link underneath demo page 4, and I do. So that's basically how you manage menus in WordPress.